Hi, everybody. Welcome to my webinar. You're here because we've had a conversation on Instagram or Facebook, and you're looking for an extra stream of income. And good for you. I think it's a great idea. I think it's the way the world's going. And some people are looking at this and they're working a job and they're looking for that extra stream of income. Some people are really successful in network marketing, but still looking for the extra stream of income. And let me tell you, the reason why I actually jumped across to this company is when I was with Herbalife, I saw the missing link. I saw that people were taking all this great nutrition, but there was one thing that was missing. So this is how I stopped chasing small sales and I built real freedom with high ticket. And I'm going to be sharing a few different slides with you, and we'll go through that now. So why I choose to move over to high ticket products. I could build it from my phone, laptop, from any country in the world. And that was really important to me because I love to travel. I think my number one passion is travel. I love to jump on a plane. I'm actually jumping on a plane tomorrow. I love to jump on a plane and just take off and go and do whatever I want to do. But I know that I have all access to my business while I've got my mobile phone in my hands because we can do it from anywhere. There's no monthly quotas or hassling friends and family to buy from me, which was so important because, as we all know, in low ticket, that does happen. And I was sick of being the person that was never invited to parties anymore. So there's actually a nicer way and a better way, which is attraction marketing, on how you can build another stream of income. So no carrying stock. How cool is that? There's no carrying stock. I know for me, I had lots of stock in my home, just in case somebody dropped by and actually, wanted some products. And guess what? That never happened. So I ended up eating all my products. I didn't have to do house parties, shake parties. I didn't have to do thousands of flyers anymore. And it was just a no-brainer for me because obviously, as we get a little bit older, don't want to be, walking the streets and handing out flyers, and it just didn't align with me anymore. And my life was so busy because I had to go back and get a job that I just didn't have the time to do that anymore. So that was really important that I didn't have to carry stock. Potential earning of anywhere from $400 to $7,000 per sale. Now, that was a no-brainer for me. When I was shown this compensation plan and they showed me that I could work it alongside my job and my also, Herbalife business, I was like, okay, this is a no-brainer. I'm jumping in. And because of all the automation, I could build it around my current situation. And that is exactly what I did. I built this around my job, which is, I was working in aged care, and I also built this around my Herbalife business as well. So what I'm going to cover today is partnering with an ultimate offer and discover the top affiliate offer that prioritizes both your health and wealth through leveraged income without the hassle of creating your own products and services. Attracting leads to that offer and how to use social media to effortlessly attract hungry buyers who want what you have and eliminating the need to pester friends and family. There we go, the friends and family thing again, and automate that offer. Now, that is the key. It has to be automated. You want to be making money while you're sleeping, okay? And how to leverage the automated system that simplifies your approach while maximizing your success. So what would an extra $10,000 or $20,000 per month mean for you with just a few sales per month? While you're truly living your life, you can be out there doing whatever it is that you love to do, and you can be generating income because of the automation. Oh, sorry, let's go back. Here we go. So why I chose network marketing. And this is probably the same as you. The reason I chose to get involved with network marketing, and Herbalife was my first company and my only company actually that, was in low ticket. I was with Herbalife for 26 years. I still use the products. I have the products in my home. I love the company. I love what it stands for. And I was very fortunate that I actually got to meet Mark Hughes. I also got to dance with Jim Rohn. I mean, these are the legends within Herbalife, and I was, I've been in front of, and a lot of them have passed away now. Been in front of some incredible people. I've been in front of Michael O. Johnson and all of that. So, I know the leaders of this company. I know the corporate people. I know Dr. Luigi, I've actually met them all, and it's been incredible. And so, I'm not here to put Herbalife down in any way. I respect Herbalife. It's been an incredible company. It taught me a lot, and it actually grew me to the person that I am today. But, I wanted time freedom, and I also wanted financial freedom. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get that while I was with Herbalife, because I knew that I needed to, make a lot of sales and obviously bring in a massive team. And it was really a struggling time for me. And also, I was working a full-time job. So, can I say that Herbalife didn't work for me? Probably, maybe more, I didn't work for Herbalife because, I just didn't have the time. I was looking for something that was automated. I had to have something that was automated that I could build around my current job. I wanted a life by design. So I wanted to build my own brand. It was really important for me that I had my own brand. I didn't want to get lost in that the hype and the excitement. I just wanted to be me. I wanted to be me on social media, and I wanted people to come to me because of know, like, and trust. And so I generally loved helping people. I still love helping people. And that's why I obviously went into the carer's role, is because, I enjoy helping people. I had a big vision for my life. I really had that massive vision. And, this could be for you. You may also have this massive vision, and you're sitting there thinking, how can I actually get this to work for me? Um, you have figured out the network marketing industry is there. It's the number one industry. And I don't know whether you're aware of this, but more female millionaires have been made in network marketing than any other any other industry that's out there. So super exciting, and you're crazy if you're not part of a company. Okay, so here's what most low ticket network marketers realize. You can be with the number one company in the world, but still feel stuck. Okay, I was stuck, and I was loyal to the company, but I was just stuck, and I needed to make some different changes in my life. You're loyal to the company, you love the products, but spending more money than you're actually making. That was me. I was spending more money making having the products in my home than I was actually making. You no longer fake it till you make it. I couldn't fake it until I made it anymore. People would say to me, how's your business going? And I'd go, oh my God, it's amazing. But really deep down, it wasn't. So I couldn't fake it till I made it anymore. And you're hustling at the end of the month. So, trying to make your volumes and realizing you have to start all over again on the first of every single month. That was a killer for me, because I was like, oh my God, I've got to do it all again. So, if that's you, then, I actually feel for you, because it is tough. So I'm here to tell you about a business model that is totally different. So this is for you, okay? You thrive in a collaborative environment, and you're excited to be part of a winning team. You're passionate about the arts of selling, and you enjoy the thrill of high ticket deals. You know the value of premium offers and want to earn an extra 3 to 7K per sale. You crave flexibility and being paid what you're worth. And if you love the sound of, 50 to 70% high ticket sales, this isn't for you if you're looking for a get rich quick scheme. You don't want to put in the work. You don't want to be part of a community, have a low ticket mindset, and and you may be stuck in that low ticket mindset. You don't want to make a lot of money, so while you're having lots of fun. So if that's you, like, if you're not here to make a lot of money, because that's what you can do here, and you enjoy just receiving $20 to $150 per sale. So it's definitely not for you if you think that way. Creating a life of choice. So here we have true health. Be supported and to prioritize your health and wellness. Well, you're already halfway there. You're already talking about health, and you're already talking about creating wealth, okay? And, that of your family and your home environment. You have true wealth, secure your financial future now and for generations to come. Leverage time is creating more time to live the life of choice, flexibility, and to follow your passions and find your joy. So many people have lost their joy. And location of flexibility is traveling the world and work from anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi. So let's break down the offer because what we sell matters. Okay. So what we've done is the ultimate offer. So we have true impact products, the entire health system with 4 key products that enhance health, unlock wealth, and protect the environment against generational wealth. So plus generational wealth, a high profitable and fair commission structure that offers generational wealth opportunities for you and your family. So I want to put in a disclaimer here. This is not an investment scheme. It's a product that activates a distributor ID, which you are already aware of because you're doing that already with Herbalife. Okay, so a powerful partnership, an established company celebrating 51 years now. So we're 51 years old in June, and with a 500-year vision and is also in the Direct Sales Association. We're pioneer in health and wellness, offering products that enhance health, build wealth, protect the environment. That is so important. Electrolyzed reduced water, rich in hydrogen, restores the body to its optimal state. It's got 68 different uses, replacing household products, increases your return on investment, and create an eco-friendly, toxic-free home. Who doesn't want a toxic-free home? And sustainable zero waste products lasting 20 plus years and reducing single-use plastics and fighting the plastic pandemic. That is massive. I don't know if you've ever seen the pictures of, an overview of Indonesia, and there's basically an island, it's an island of plastic, and it's quite scary. So, and that's what I was saying to you. You've got the good nutrition going in, but I ask you this question: what water are you drinking? Because I'm going to go through that as well. So it's award-winning Japanese water technology. So now also leading in the EMF protection with their new in-home device. Its market opportunity, only 3 million Kangen water machines sold worldwide, meaning there's still a huge market. So we've only got 3 million distributors around the world. Even though we are a 51-year-old company nearly, it's, the market is not saturated. It's got global growth with expanding offices in new countries all the time. And the beautiful part about this company is you don't have to wait for a country to open. You can actually do business in any country in the world. Okay. It's originated in Okinawa, which is history known for longevity, called the Island of Immortals. So Okinawa is an incredible place to go to. I was very fortunate to go there last year. And it's one of the blue zones in the world. So if you've ever heard of a blue zone, and that is actually, there's more people over the age of 100 living in Okinawa than any other country in the world. And so there's 5 blue zones in the world, and Okinawa is the number one. And, Okinawans are known to have less cancers, heart disease, dementia. The women live longer than any other woman on the planet. So that's pretty cool. I think I might go and live in Okinawa. All right, so being part of the movement, consumers are being more health conscious and are actively seeking products that can help improve their overall well-being, and furthermore, the growing prevalence of water pollution and the need of safe drinking water. So how exciting would it be if I could tell you that this machine is going to remove chlorine from your water? It also helps remove some sediment, and it also helps remove odor. And it's got all these awards. It's actually medical grade equipment, and it's actually manufactured in Japan. And the water ionizers are expected, so it's not a filter, it's actually a water ionizer. So it's full of antioxidants and hydrogen molecular, which the body needs, and it balances out the pH levels. So while you're consuming your good nutrition, you would incorporate this with your good nutrition, and it's a no-brainer. They go hand in hand. They really do, because the absorption is incredible. It's absorbed at a cellular level, and I know Herbalife is also absorbed at a cellular level. So why not have the best water? I know a lot of the president team members and chairman club members actually have these in their homes. So, they're onto it. So the water ionizers are expected to grow by 8.7% each year until 2032. So this is a company that is very old, but very new and just leading the way in water technology. So unlocking true wealth, you're here because you want to understand the product. You also want to understand the compensation plan. And I'm going to break this down for you just with a strategy that we've put out. So a lot of people that join me in my business will get started with the 4 products because they want the overall health. The Anespa is a shower unit, and you can also fill up the bath. What it does is it removes the chemicals out of the water, but it also puts Japanese minerals back into the water, which is making the water very soft. It's been known to help people that have psoriasis, eczema, skin allergies, all of that. We have the M-Guard, which is an EMF device, and that is our newer one. The EMF obviously is anything that produces heat. So, microwaves, TVs, mobile phones, laptops, computers, all of that. You turn this little gadget on and it actually fully protects you. Obviously, we've got our K8, which is our flagship product, and then we have the turmeric products. So a lot of people, as I said, will get started in the business with 4 of these 4 products, which is a great move. This is what I did when I got started because I wanted to get myself to the best level possible. So with this strategy, if you were coming in your own sales, so you actually make commission back on your own purchase. So you're roughly going to earn around $700 back when purchasing these products yourself. And then we show you how to actually find 5 people. So not 500, not 5,000, just 5 people to actually get started in the business. We teach you, train you, and support you. And your first 5 sales, so 5 people, is going to pay you $15,700. This is all in Australian dollars, by the way. Then we teach you also how to actually find another 6 people. So 11 total sales, which is going to pay you $45,530 just for 11 people joining you in the business and getting started with these products. Okay, pretty cool. So then another 10 sales, which is 21 quad sales altogether, is going to pay you $100,000. This company pays out over 50% commissions to its distributors. And this is why I am so in love with the company and passionate and have been able to create total freedom for me. I haven't worked, I was able to quit my job within 8 months. I haven't worked a job now for over 6 years. I've fully retired my husband and I get to travel the world and do whatever it is I want. It's been a game changer for me. Okay. So the power of leverage. You already understand the power of leverage. I know with Herbalife, it's a multi-level marketing company, so it filters all the way down. I know people that have been paid on, 40 different levels within Herbalife. This is binary. So first of all, you would get started with your own product. We're going to work on the K8, so obviously the flagship product. You get started, you purchase it, you find 2 people. So you get Shelley and Kate, and they purchase a K8. You're going to get $400 each off those. And then you find Jess, and Jess comes in and she opens your 2A lanes. So if I can just explain to you, it's like a pizza. So it has 8 points, and you've just upgraded yourself to the 2A level. And when Jess comes in and purchases her K8, you're actually going to get paid $800 because you've doubled your income. Now it goes all the way through. So, you can have lots of people buying. So when Bob comes in, you've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 units, so 11 units. So you've sold 11 products. And Bob comes in and he opens your 3A lane, which is also going to pay you $1,200 from then on. Okay, let's look at the numbers. I love the numbers. I'm a numbers girl. So at 1A, so you just get started in the business. So we're going to go over to this one here. So you get started in the business and you purchase the K8 because you want to add the good water to your nutritional program, and you sell a K8. So people join your business, they come in and they're going to get started and they purchase this, okay? They buy 1 K8, you're going to get paid $400. We show you how to get to 2A. So when you come in with that quad, you're actually at 2A straight away. So you've opened your own 2 1A lanes, and you're going to make $800 when somebody comes in and purchases a K8. Then we get you down to 3A, which is only 11 individual sales. It's not 11 people, it's 11 individual sales. It's like 3 quads. You're actually going to start making $1,200 on a K8. Now it just duplicates because I'm going to go over to the other side. But once you get to the 6A level, you'll be $2,400 when somebody purchases a K8, okay? The quad. So I mentioned, those 4 amazing products that cover everything is the Anaspa, the K8, the M-Guard, and the Ukon. If you're at the 1A level and somebody comes in underneath you and they say, I want to get all those products because obviously I want to improve my health, you're going to get paid $784. But at the 2A level, because we're going to show you how to get to the 2A level as quick as possible, is going to pay you $1,568. Okay, let's go down to say 4A. 4A is going to pay you $3,136, and then down at 6A is $4,704. Not bad money. Now, I know you're looking at this going, wow, okay, that's a little bit different from $20 to $50. All right, over here is what we call the fast track. So a lot of people do get started with the fast track, which is purchasing 2 K8s. Now, the reason they get started on this one is they want the second machine so they can loan it out, so they can let people trial the water, people fall in love with it. And we've worked out that if you're lending out your machine over, every 2 to 3 weeks and you're lending that machine out to people, they'll purchase their own, and you can literally generate an extra $70,000 to $100,000 a year. Not bad. Most people don't even make that in their job, okay? I wasn't. I was actually in my job. I was making $42,000 a year. I've been able to do that in a month with this business, okay? Actually, multiple times. So, anything is possible here. So say you just come in with the K8, but somebody underneath you wants to get started on the fast track, you're going to get paid $1,184 on just that sale, okay? Then we go down to 4A, which is $4,736. This is where it's getting exciting, guys. And then at 6A is $7,104. So this is where I say to you, you can generate anywhere from $400 to $7,000 per sale. And to me, when I saw this, it was a no-brainer. If I could do this alongside my Herbalife business and create an extra stream of income, why wouldn't I say yes to this? Because the products are incredible. You don't have to worry about the products working. I always say, a company doesn't last 50 years if their products don't work. Same deal goes for Herbalife. Okay, so the 8-point system. So I'm going to share. So if you want to make an extra $100,000 a year, it's basically 15 quads. So 15 quads per year. It's 1.25 sales per month, like per month. So if you sell 1 quad a month, you'll end up making $100,000 a year. $250,000 a year, so $250,000. I like that. I don't say 250. I like $250,000. It just sounds better, doesn't it? 37 people joining your business and they all purchase a quad is going to pay you $250,000 a year. Okay. Now, I'm here to tell you, we've had people do this a lot faster than a year. We've had people I've actually done this a lot faster. But we've also had people, get $100,000 in 90 days because they saw the vision. They wanted to get started. They came from low ticket. They jumped over here and they were like, okay, I'm in. I have never seen anything like this before. And they've been able to generate $100,000 in 90 days. So it can be done. It has been done many, many, many times. How would you like to make $500,000? 75 people joining your business, all buying a quad, is going to pay you $500,000. And then let's go down to the big one, $1 million a year. My personal sponsor actually made $1 million in her first year. I haven't done that. I can honestly say I haven't done that, but I get paid very, very well here. So she's earned $1 million, as I said, in a year. She's gone on to earn lots and lots of money now, but 149 people actually getting started with you in the business, and all purchasing a quad is going to pay you $1 million. So it's so exciting. It's very, very exciting. All right, let's look at this. Generational wealth. So generational wealth is definitely something that really caught my eye because I wanted to leave a legacy for my family, for my children. I actually wanted to leave it for my grandchildren as well. So when you get started in the business, you get yourself over to 6A, which is, let's go down this side. So 6A, this is where I am. I qualified to 6A. I actually got it. This is in US dollars, by the way. So I got a $4,000 bonus here in Australia. I had 101 total sales in my business. I've actually done that multiple times. I'm actually at the 6A2 now. So I actually have a couple of 6A legs, which now, because I'm 6A2, I get paid monthly bonuses. So I make all my commission. I get monthly bonuses, plus I get quarterly bonuses, which was yesterday, by the way. And that's exciting when we get the quarterly bonuses. because it's just like the cream on top. It's just that little cherry and the cream on top. So I'm here. I'm actually one of the leaders here in Australia. I'm in the top 3%. And, that's why I get so excited about this. But let's go over to here. So once you get to 6A2-3, this is where your legacy income comes in. So the company is going to pay you 5,000 US per month for the rest of your life, and you can will this to your children. Now that is just the baseline. I know some ladies that are actually making 35,000 a month, and they're getting paid that whether they, build the business or not. Whether they, once you get to this part of your business, 6A2-3 is where you can kind of relax a little bit. You want to sit back, you want to just enjoy. You may want to take some time out and go on travel and whatever that is for you. But once you get here, you get a $25,000 bonus. So that's US. And then you're going to get paid that 5,000 monthly for the rest of your life. But, you can come down here. We've got the people in Australia that are already 6A2-4, 6A2-5. My other upline who is in Canada, he's 6A2-6. When you get to 6A2-6, the company gives you a $200,000 bonus. Like, who doesn't want that? And $20,000 per month US. And then it just goes on. And my other upline who he's from the Philippines, but he lives in America, Romy, he's actually about to go 6A2-8. Company's going to pay him $800,000 in a bonus, which is roughly 1.2 million in Australia. And then he's going to get 80K per month for the rest of his life. Now, I know you're hearing big numbers here, but this is the thing. We can't survive without money. We can't. We need money. And this is what you can do with money. So this money gives us choices. Money gives us more choices of what we can do, how we want to live our life. And it's just the most exciting thing that I've ever, seen, as I said. So that's our general wealth. So let's have a look at traditional MLM across to what we have here. Okay. Traditional MLM, you have to do your monthly quotas. I know that. So you've got to do your monthly quotas. You lose rank if you don't perform. I know that too. Selling anything from $20 to $150 per sale, regular product auto ships, it's low ticket, there's no legacy income, and licensing fees. Obviously, there's always a licensing fee. You have to pay your membership every year, and it's all about recruiting and bringing those people in. The difference over here is our leveraged income model. So there's no quotas. You don't have to do your monthly quotas. You never go back to zero. If you get to 5A and you actually want to take some time out of your business, you can, and you can come back, say 6, 12, whatever months later, and you will still be at 5A and you will still get those commissions. You never go back. There's no monthly memberships here. Once you invest, that's it. It's a once-off investment. You don't have to reinvest every single month into your business. It's just a once-off investment. And that was so important for me. So again, you never lose rank. You never lose rank, but also the cool part is you never go back to zero every single month. Like, for me, I'd hustle all month. And I think, oh my God, I've done my 2,500 volume points. And then the next day I'd be like, hustle. Like it was just never ending. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, this is taking so much pressure off me. I don't want to be doing this all the time. I don't want to be hustling. So it's a high-ticket product, which I've actually said, it's building generational wealth. There's no licensing fee, so there's no memberships. It's just that once-off investment. And then we teach you attraction marketing, not recruiting. So attraction marketing is where it's at. We're going to show you how to build your own personal brand around the things that you love to do. Okay. All right, so how do we make our sales? It's social media plus education, automation, and duplication. You can run your business, which is what I do. I do paid ads. I also send people to masterclasses, which is similar to what you're watching now. They book in a call with one of our sales team. The other part about this is you don't have to do your own sales. We have a sales team that actually takes care of all of your sales for you. You invest in your own wellness product, whether that be just the K8 one product or whether you want to get started with a quad, the 4 products. We also have here in Australia, a couple of other countries, we can actually help you with finance. So if you need finance to get started, we can actually help you with that as well. What it does is it's going to, getting started with a K8 or something else. It activates your ID number, which I'm sure you're aware of, and then we're going to teach you how to launch your business and show you the steps on launching your business. All right, automating the offer. So making sales 24/7. Use a system that does all the heavy lifting so you don't have to. With a system in place, you can be making sales while you're offline. So while you're at the beach hanging out with the kids, or while you're at a party, or while you're at a wedding, your business is running for you in the background, because we have a sales team. You could be running ads. This is an example. You could be running ads, and you've responded to your ads, and you've sent someone to a masterclass, and then they've got started and they've booked themselves in with a call with one of our sales team, and you have no idea what's going on. We close the sale for you, we do the paperwork, and you just get to live your best life. So, how cool is that? It's just, if you don't have a business like this, you don't have freedom. Okay. Time flexibility. Without automations and systems, you have no time leverage that allows you to do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want. And let the systems work for you. So systems that work for you in the background are vital for your organization to scale. It's so important for your organization. And sales calls are done for you, which is what I've just said. I mean, sales calls done for you is incredible. Whoop, I keep pressing the wrong button. Sorry. Introducing the academy. So we also have an academy. We actually have a training and educational platform that is going to teach you step by step on how to build your business online and how to create generational wealth without interfering with what you're currently doing. So there's actually an onboarding to get powerful setup. So you actually get yourself set up in one day. Step-by-step guide to setting up your socials, business building strategies through social media channels, self-paced courses to help you grow in your business. Customer sales pages are done for you with webinars, exclusive monthly masterclasses, and live events. Live events, or most of our stuff is done online. So, if you can't get to a live event, that is fine. But yeah, there's lots of stuff that you can do online, and we hold that all in the academy. Okay, and so, we've come to the end of the presentation. And so I would like to thank you so much for being here. And, if you see this as an opportunity for you, that you can actually put it alongside your Herbalife journey, whatever that is for you, and create just that extra stream of income with automation that's not going to interfere with what you're currently doing, then I suggest you book in a call with me. Let's have a chat. Message me and say, I'm ready for the next step, and I'll get you started, and we can just have a conversation about what it is you actually want to do and how much money you are looking to make to actually help you live the true, authentic life that you were born to have. So thank you so much for being here. I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to turn this off, but have a beautiful day, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.